What's going on, all my kings and queens? I am a Hand of Jax, and welcome to the stream. Today's plan, Destiny 2. Now, today's plan for the stream is most likely, but not going to include, may not be included, not restricted to all, but, Trials week is started now again, so that's mainly going to try to be my plan against my better judgment. I'm going to try to get some trials in later on tonight, but as of right now, Guardian games are still going, so plan for right now until trials begins is I'm going to be going through a couple of Guardian Day bounties, Guardian Games bounties, medals, and I'm going to try to work on some triumphs to get the Class Act triumph on, which is to complete 7 triumphs in the Guardian Games category for the triumphs and seasonal. In order to do this, I'm going to be trying to get the machine gun, and that's the way to do it, is to complete 7 Guardian Game triumphs in the seasonal tab of the triumphs for, I believe, events. So, with that being said, the medals this week are Strikes and Crucible, I believe, are this week. It should be. So yeah, one of them is to, I believe it's Combatants for 1. This is Combatants and Strikes for the gold. Silver is going to be obviously the Laurels. Oh no, it's Gambit. No, it's Gambit. I'll be damned. Okay, I was wrong. Strikes and Gambit are this week's medals. Defeat Combatants and Gambit or Gambit Prime. Defeat Combatants and Gambit or Gambit Prime. And as well, complete the Laurels. And obviously the one that never changes is the just finish the fucking medals. Certain bounties today from Eva include, but are not limited to, collecting collection patrols in any destination, defeat hunters and warlocks in the Gambit or Crucible, use the Fist of Havoc to get 10 or more kills or 3 guardians in a single Fist of Havoc twice. As you can see, I've already got that. I just do Strikes and get it done because I don't want to do Crucible just yet. I will be doing that in a little bit. Sunbreaker, Siegebreaker, defeat targets with the Sunspot ability, and as a Sentinel, throw suppressor grenades. And most likely, I'm going to suppress my own ass because I seem to do that every time I throw a fucking suppressor grenade or flashbang grenade, which one of the bounties from Eva also is use a flashbang as Sentinel Titan to do it. And for the Fist of Havoc, you can use either Earthshaker or Juggernaut. I've been using the bottom tree, which extends your super per kill you get with the Fist of Havoc. I've been using that, and it's the easiest way I see to do it because it's, you know, doesn't limit you to 4 smashes if you get a good group of them. I just did the Pyramidion Strike. That's a good one to do if you want to get that one done as soon as possible. Same thing with the flashbang and the suppressor grenade or the sunspot. Pretty much any bounty you want to get done from her right now is good for the Pyramidion, because Pyramidion's got a lot of enemies that just like to be bunched up. They don't know space. They don't know social distancing apparently. So, you know, I take advantage of that. But let's continue with the stream. We're gonna go into the strike here, and we're just gonna do what we gotta do here. I'm gonna stick with Fist of Havoc for right now because I need to get that final multi-kill done. The moment I'm done with that, I will be doing Sentinel, do the suppressor grenades, and then I will be doing the Sunbreaker. After that, I'll struggle through some Crucible matches and just, you know, force myself to finish it off. So that is the plan today. A big shout out to non-copyright music, aka Zimmer Tracks, for the very much appreciated and loved comments that he had on my very BS videos of Alien Isolation. I had to take those down. They weren't long enough, and I didn't get anything done. I will be continuing that series as hard as I can and against my better judgment, and I'm going to try to do it sometime this weekend and do that, maybe with some Call of Duty Modern Warfare gun game and Warzone reactions going through. And unless something happens on Destiny 2, whether, you know, they need me to do raids. I've been trying to get these guys to do raids with me, but they just don't want to do them. They're focused on trials and Guardian games as much as they can, which sucks. But can't fix what doesn't want to be fixed or improved. So, with that being said, we will see what happens today. Like I said, main plan will be to do Guardian Day bounties, medals, and work on the triumphs. Some Crucible with potential trials going in. If my friend Jamandude Games, you guys should go check him out on Twitch at Jamandude Games. Yeah, that's Twitch something, whatever. You know what I'm talking about. He's on Twitch. Jamandude Games, he's on there. As well as his YouTube channel. You can go subscribe to him. He does the same things. He's good with help for trials, raids. We all are. If you guys want any questions or any help or any, you know, anything at all with Destiny, I can help you guys out with the help of my raiding and trials friends going through here right now. So if you would like, leave a comment down below, leave a like, subscribe, do all that good stuff you guys know how to do and have been doing. And that should be it for that right there. So, like I said, we're going to be doing this. We'll try to get this Fist of Havoc thing done quickly so that I can get my Sentinel on, get this over with.
They must be the source of the energy spike.
Google R Knight bullshit. Oh, you asshole. Why do you keep jumping in my fucking Bastion shot? Alright, good shit. Now let's get these Laurels here. Honestly, the only thing that sucks about this Guardian game are these Laurels, because once you generate them, you're kind of forced to get them because you really need to get them done as quickly as possible. So you got to pick up every single Laurel possible, which
look at this place.
Can drag on a strike pretty well, actually.
So get moving.
I don't like that. I kind of just like to fly through these. I don't really like spending too much time at strikes anyway. Destiny 2 strikes are just not as rewarding as they used to be. I honestly don't think they ever were, but
I've translated what Hive Apocrypha
they were definitely better before.
This Nokris is even worse than we thought.
Curse of Osiris, I believe, is when it was.
Necromancy, endless cycles of suffering and death, all in the service of a giant worm god.
Arise, my guardian friend, you cannot die. Alright, so the burns this week are still Arc and Grenader, so that's definitely going to help with these bounties today, because there's been a lot of grenade bounties and shit with, you know, Arc abilities and all that good stuff. Oh wait, this could be it right here. Oh, did that not do it? Don't tell me that didn't. Thank you. Thank you. You are not going to get away from me. Okay, so now oh, got strikes done as well. Good, good. That must be the points. Okay, let me see. I need to have suppressor grenades already on. Good, and my good Senti's on. So I'm kind of, you know, put myself at a disadvantage doing this because it's Arc week, but honestly, who gives a shit? They're gonna die either way, so doesn't really matter that much. Hopefully this will go by rather well, because I really need to get these kills done. It was easy to get the grenades for the flashbang done since it's Arc week, and the damn thing had a freaking area of effect damage pretty wide, so that one's obviously going to be easy. This one's going to be a little tougher because I got to watch out for it. Ooh, there's this chance right there. Boom! Yeah, there we go. All little yellow bars all tuckered out. We got the other one. I'm going to pick up this rail real quick to get some of these Orbis. Let's do it. Let's see. should be two coming in right over here. It doesn't act like that much. Come on! Shield bash for the win. Oh shit. Man, am I glad it's not Void Week right now. These things would be fucking me up, and that ogre probably would have torn me apart right there. Final one, and with a couple of grenades for his bitch ass, and done. Probably should have finished him off with my grenades, but I was not having that shit. Alright. Let's see if there's anything I can pick up that's useful. Probably not, because I haven't seen anything drop. Nope, don't look like it. That's alright. I got plenty of chances here. I always figured this was the grossest strike of them all, with this pus water that's just floating on down here. Like it's like it's all good. I don't like that. Yeah, nothing. Dropping down. Goodbye, Mr. Knight. You have been bastioned.
We're ready.
Hello there, Nocris.
We can stop
you
Nocris.
scrawny, skinny fucking thing. Oh. Easy couple kills. Yeah, there we go. I completely missed. Give me my laurels, asshole! Damn it. Ah! Oh, I missed. Tell you, when it comes to shield bashing, ain't no shield bash, ain't no fucking shoulder charge like the Titan's hammer strike for the solar blast. That one just, that's a targeter right there. That's definitely much better than this fucking shoulder charge that the damn Sentinel has. Piece of shit kind of a shoulder charge is what it is, honestly. Does less damage than the shoulder strike for the solar class, and honestly, it's just not fun. I honestly think it honestly travels less of a distance than the hammer strike for the solar. Because honestly, the shoulder charge for there can get a pretty good distance on. Then again, it's using a hammer and it kind of swings it, so it may give it a little bit of an extra range versus just a flat fucking pizza that our high school delivery pizza boy man here doesn't seem to grasp. Ah, that got a couple kills in there. There's a whip. Oh, she's gone. Another one. Fuck off, you little bastards. Nobody likes you. Let's see here. Another Laurel. A couple more thralls. Take this suppressing grenade. Yeah, I will. Let's see here. Alright, yo. Fucking asshole. And he's immune now. Let's try this little suppressing grenade. Took the shot for the team, it's okay. Press myself for a second. Also, to further point the plan for the stream, might not happen today. If it does, it'll be later on tonight. Kind of just like a late night on board. I wanna play a game so I don't sleep kind of stream, because I've been messing up my sleep schedule. I might play, I might go in some Minecraft and fuck around in either creative or survival. Most likely gonna do survival. Find that a little bit more appealing. But he got me in the toe. You prick. But I might do, like I said, Minecraft and just piss around for a little while. I really don't need to go to sleep today. I'm trying not to. I'm trying to stay up as late as I can. I'm trying to make a good long stream after this one, I think. Well, I might just continue it off of this. I'm not really 100% sure yet. But gonna try to do that, or I might throw in some, you know, Modern Warfare later on tonight. I'm not really sure. It's all just to see what happens. I can't really play anything loud. My girlfriend's gonna be sleeping while I'm gonna be playing. So that's mainly gonna what the plan going for that. Okay, so answer to the trials question. It is gonna happen. We are gonna be doing trials today. It's gonna be after a little while. Like I said, Gammon Dude is gonna be a little late bloomer. You know, but what else to do? But yes, trials will happen today. We're gonna see how that goes up. Like I said in the name of the video, it's gonna be Trials Torture because I'm not good at trials. So that's gonna be the deal. We're gonna be doing Guardian game shit though for a little while. Gonna try this. Let's just go ahead and launch right into another strike because I really don't want to have to sit here through this wait. I'm very impatient, by the way, if you guys haven't figured that out, but that's okay. I have reason to be impatient. I've been locked into my apartment for the last almost 3 weeks, so yeah. Impatience is definitely happening, but it's okay. It's okay. Alright, let's see here. Next one's gonna go into, let's see how much progress I've got on some of these. Hopefully I finished, I know I finished 2 of them. That's what I thought, and I finished a medal, and I'm almost close to level 33 for the season rank, so I've got that done. I've got the bronze medal done. I need to get the Gambit stuff done later. I need 2 more strikes for the gold. I'm going to do that. After that, we're going to swap to Gambit. I don't think I'm going to do Gambit Prime. I'm not really sure yet. Gambit Prime to me is kind of a more team heavy kind of mode. I feel like with Gambit it's going to be easier because I really don't have to care who's in my squad, and it just seems less stressful for me to do that. So I'm going to try that out. Gonna see how well that works out. Yeah, pretty much that's what's gonna happen. In terms of weapon selection for my trials loadout that I'm gonna have, mainly gonna try to stick with a combination of Bastion, Suros. My play of the game that I have is pretty much my highest, or my tracking rocket launcher. Might not do that. I might stick with this because I feel like it's easier to use, especially when it comes to hitting my targets. I'm gonna do that with either, like I said, a Bastion, Summoner, play of the game, rocket launcher, or Saurus regime with some sort of probably hard light or fusion rifle combination. Maybe if I can get a good shotgun, or at least a decent one for before trial starts, might use that, but I would not count on that. But I'm mainly probably gonna stick. Oh, it's the same damn thing again. But I'm mainly gonna stick with my Bastion and auto rifle combination. I figured it's definitely the best close range option that I've got right now, once I can get a shotgun. And after I get a shotgun, I'll most likely switch to Saurus regime and try that out. Fuck you, wizard. Alright, that ends that. Boom! Oh yeah, and another point I'd like to make about the Sentinel Shield Bash is that it seems to be fucking slower to cast. With the hammer strike ability, it seems to be faster, and you can reach them way, way farther, like I stated before. And honestly, the Shield Bash is just cooler. I mean, what's better than having a fucking hammer in your hand, running at a full speed, and just bashing them either with your knee or with your hammer? And I mean, that's fun. It really is. But yeah, I have a problem with this fucking Bash and Shield Bash one. It just sucks. They really need to do something about it. If they don't, it doesn't really matter. I mean, it's not like it's gonna affect the game one way. chance for a little bit of heavy here. Really didn't do shit. Why the... What the fuck? You had two of them up here. I just... There had to have been two. I just saw two of them. Whatevs. It don't matter. Alright. But getting back to a point I made earlier of my Alien Isolation and my plan for streaming on YouTube. As I stated in earlier videos before, this is not something that I can do full time yet because I'm just not at the point where I can financially afford to rely on YouTube as a whole, just as a source of income. I really would like to. If not, I have a plan for Twitch should this not work out, but I really want to try YouTubing for a little bit because this is something I wanted to do, as I stated, as a child. I wanted to try this out before anything. And if that doesn't work, well, I got other backups. But in terms of how I'm gonna do it, like I said before, it's just not something I can do full time. I do have a full-time job that I'm currently still working up on right now. I stated before, I am an electrical apprentice for a company down near where I live. I'm going to be trying to work on that for a little while being in the apprenticeship program for it. That's part of the idea of what I'm going to be doing as well. I really, however, would like to do this kind of gaming stuff for... Wow, look at all those blues. It's a shame that they are not red. My God. Good Lord, look at all those laurels right there. God, if they were all red, that'd have been an easy 50 points. But, yeah, as I said before, it's not something that I can do financially right now and just rely on YouTube. I truly would like to be able to rely on streaming and playing video games and just making awesome content for you guys every day, every second, just every waking moment, waking up, grinding for clips and for footage and editing and learning all that good stuff. I really wanted to learn how to do that. That's pretty much what my plan is for my career, my true career. In terms of what I need to do right now is I can't really focus on doing this as much as I truly wish because I'm not going to have my my wonderful girlfriend carry the slack because she makes a little more than I do and she could pretty much pay whatever bills we need off right now. But I do have a car, I do have a phone, I have insurance and all that stuff, and I'm just not going to let her deal with all this apartment stuff by herself. So in terms of what I can do right now, it's pretty much recording onto streaming. I can do it a lot, quite frequently right now because I'm not in work as at the moment. As I said, I am diagnosed with coronavirus as far as what I've been told. So I've been quarantined for a little over 2.5 to almost 3 weeks. Probably won't be going back to work until like the first week of May, probably like May 4th or 5th, and that's if my symptoms disappear, or if they just say, hey, you're good, you're not really in a contagious state right now, whatever they gotta tell me. But when it happens, and I know it will, when I have to go back to work, it's pretty much gonna be cut and dry from there on. I'm mainly going to try to, my streaming time is going to severely chop down to, depending on when I get home from work. It all depends on the hours. I am working on a very essential building at the moment, so I'm not expecting to get home before 4 and such. I'll probably be home around like 6 or something, maybe even 7 or 8, depending on what we've got going on. So my streaming time is going to be really shot down. So my algorithm for the YouTube is going to be kind of, hindering on that little sad fact for a moment. But I'm going to keep doing what I can do to stream and make content. I'm going to try to force myself to stream a little bit before, after the end of every day or every other day. My goal is for streaming to at least stream for 2 hours for a minimum of three days at the very minimum, 5 days at the very max, if not more, pretty much the lowest I'm looking for is looking at is 3 days a week of just streaming for maybe 1 to 2 hours. I'm going to try to force myself to make it 1.5, 2 hours of, you know, just BS, just not really objective style streaming. I'll save that for the weekends when we actually have to do something. But yeah, that's mainly going to be the point. I will not be streaming May. I might stream, actually I think that I possibly between the days of May 26th, May 25th to May 29th, I have a family vacation that I'm going to be going on to the Outer Banks. So streaming is a most likely no. However, I can't fully promise it's going to be a no, but I do have a lot of people with Wi-Fi that are going to be using that at the place we're staying at. So prepare for a week break, not being able to stream and then coming back, going back to the plan of 3 days of 1.5 to 2 hour streaming days, or up to a full week of streaming. I'm going to try to do as much as I possibly can without killing myself and making sure I got enough energy for work, so that I can get the proper editing stuff I need and actually provide a couple of edited videos, you know, a week for you guys, so that it's not just streams. I am going to try to, like I said, get editing software and get all that good stuff and just build on that sort of artwork for a little bit. Gonna try that out, see what happens. I'm just gonna hopefully, you know, get it good and make some good content for you guys. I hope you guys are gonna like it. So after also with the PC stuff that I plan on getting, it will be PC games as well. I will be doing some streaming or editing some videos on my PC as well. You know, Gary's Mod, some things for Steam, indie horror games, CSGO, all that good stuff. I'm going to try to get into that as well. And should that go good, I might just fully switch to PC and go straight from there and get everything done in one go. But for the time being, console is going to be where it's at. Mainly my agenda for right now, like I said, is Destiny 2 and Modern Warfare. So just the two games that I'm very good at and I can get the best content in my eyes. But I will be branching out and doing other things, as I stated before. But yeah, that's pretty much the plan for right now. So if you guys could, please continue to support what I'm doing. Please continue to support my dream of being a professional streamer, a professional YouTuber, whatever you want to call it, gamer, whatever. Please help me support my dream with that. It really does mean a lot for the support you guys have been giving me and all the comments telling me to keep going, keep working, and give me suggestions. I just got annihilated, damn. But give me suggestions on how I could improve, you know, intro music for when I start editing and all my stuff. Just little stuff like that. It really helps me, and it keeps my hopes alive that I can do this and I can grow and be, you know, as successful as some of the YouTubers out on nowadays. You know, not saying I'm gonna be the next PewDiePie or Markiplier or Ninja or something. That's a hell no on that part. I'm never gonna be as good as those guys. They have their own just incredible line of just gaming. They're very special. They're very special people with a very special gift. And I'm just hoping one day I can be not as good, but like those guys, because those guys are my, you know, true inspiration along with you guys. But that is the plan for right now in terms of future for streaming and or what I'm going to be doing with it and all that. Yeah, you know, guys, just keep doing what you've been doing, supporting me, helping me out, giving me all this, you know, information and kind words, and I'll do my best and I'll work my ass off to repay you guys with stupidity and getting blown the hell up by a stupid ogre every time when I'm playing Gambit, as you guys would have seen in the video I posted for Gambit. I believe it was Destiny 2 BS gameplay part 2, I believe it was. Yeah, I believe it was 2. That was quite embarrassing for that. I got destroyed by a... I was trying to invade Portal, and I got pinned by the Taken Ogre. As you guys know, his eye blast knocks you back and just pushes you away. And he kept me in the air, so I couldn't jump or run or do anything, so I got shot dead to him. And one of the guys in the chat said that was hard to watch. I'm like, yeah, how do you think I feel? I'm the one that had to go through it. It was not proud of that moment. But yeah, thank you guys so much for what you've been doing. It's been really, truly helpful. We're just gonna keep this going and see where it leads. I'm gonna try to focus on it as well while not, you know, screwing up my real job. I don't want that. I gotta have some sort of income to get this good stuff. So we're gonna try that out. I'm gonna definitely keep working on it. What the hell? Overdramatic dog faints while lady tries to clip his nails. Oh my god, I love puppos. I love little pups. They are the best. Oh, and also for the status of getting a dog with me and my girlfriend, that's on a hold right now because, like I said, for the family vacation, we don't want to rush into buying a dog that we're gonna have to put in some sort of a daycare and, you know, put him at risk for something, or, you know, put him at risk for, you know, health, just anything. It's not something we're gonna be doing as of right now. We are getting a dog. That is definitely what's gonna happen, but we are gonna wait until after we come back, probably after May, to get it done and all that. But there will be a little puppo running around here, probably gnawing at my cords and stuff, trying to get my attention, which is another dream
what's going on?
that we will make true.
The root mind is back.
More precisely, I remade it using the power of the forest. Fortunately, the situation has escaped my oversight.
Well, what he means to say is he's a fucking idiot and he used the power that he cannot control and just said, hey, fuck it, I'm gonna make those things that they tried to kill before and I'm gonna bring it back. So yeah, thanks Osiris, you fucking you infinite style fuckhead. I can't speak, that's sad. Let's see here. Whee! Before I go on, I'm gonna check this bounty real quick. Make sure, did I get my sentinel stuff done yet? Keepers, hunters. Yep, I did. Okay, good. Then I'm switching to Sunbreaker and doing the Siegebreaker tree. Let's see, where's the sunspots? That's not it. This is the Siegebreaker? Yes, it is. Okay, good. So we're gonna use that. So with the Siegebreaker, you have to defeat the enemies with sunspots. It can't be with anything else, with grenades or nothing like that. It can be with your charged melee. It can be with that, but it has to be defeated by the sunspot you leave behind, which is highly annoying. It means you gotta pick your target and hope to God nobody shoots it, because it has to be stronger than anything else around here. But yeah, that's the plan for that. It shouldn't be too bad. I mean, there's a good deal of non-social distancing practicing Vex that are in this strike right here. Wait, was that heavy? No. Oh, purple. But yeah, this ought to be pretty easy for this. I mean, it's not. I think that one right there should have counted as one. I'm not sure it did though. Goodbye. Okay, let's move on, shall we? Still can't summon my sparrow. That should be the next portion. Whew, man. Alright. Tell you one thing, this quarantine sucks. being in here for 2 damn weeks with 3. They told me that I have to be in here for
Many
2
elements of your
weeks
first
with
visit have
3
been
symptomless
recreated.
days
Only the
after
algorithm
that.
is
So the
missing.
fact is, I have to be
Fight as if your
symptomless
life
for
depends
3
on it.
days, including
Because it
the
does.
14-day
You say
ban
that
that I
like this
cannot
isn't
be out
your
of my
fault.
apartment for.
It won't happen
Uh,
again.
yeah, and that's
Yes,
if my symptoms
it
go
will.
away within 2 weeks, which I still have no sense of taste or smell. I've been getting some mild headaches, so if those don't go away, I'm not 100% sure what's going to happen in terms of work. And also for the fact that I don't even know if I'm going to be able to go back at work for very long. I'm going to be like, obviously the max is going to be like 3 weeks because
After the
of my
Guardian destroyed
trip,
the root mine
but
the first time,
also
we
my
spent weeks taking the simulation
my head
apart. The Vex have
job
rebuilt it
director for my
entirely.
company is not
You've really
wanting
messed
to
things
take a
up this
risk with
time,
the with the
Osiris.
coronavirus
It was a
peaking,
risk I had to
which
take, Sekiro.
it's
The
continuously
Guardian
risen
has
as
this handled.
you know, according to the news. He's already told us that he's going to make an executive decision of whether or not just to close down all the jobs near where I live and just send everybody home. But I mean, my job was already shut down before because obviously I was I had the COVID-19 virus, so you know, that was one thing that they got shut down for. Yeah, that's going to be another thing to look forward to in my eyes. Not 100% sure, like I said, what's going to happen. I could be shut down for another week, or another 2 weeks, who knows. I'm just going to try to live and work as much as I can, try to get some of this money so that I can afford to stream without any really true repercussions in terms of, you know, money. So I'm going to try that out, see how it works. And yeah, I'll still be continuously streaming, so if you guys can hear more of my annoying fucking prepubescent ass play games and get shot by minotaurs and shit and
You seem
get
to know
absolutely
your way around.
annihilated by them.
What else did I miss when I was out?
We
So
jumped
yeah,
off a bunch of
that's
gravity
what's
cannons.
going on
Does
right
that
now
count?
in terms of
Actually,
Jack's
yes.
perspective in world, real world, outside of his escape with video games, his shit that's going on. That's his shit to do category is what it is right there. That's exactly what it is, my shit to do category. I kind of wish for this event, higher ranking enemies would drop more laurels if you kill them with a super grenade or, you know, your stuff that you need to kill them with. I kind of wish those big minotaurs right there or the boss would drop 3 of whatever, you know, class
I was hoping the root
guardian,
mine would take longer
whatever
to
type
get set
guardian
up,
killed it with.
but its arc
I
beam
kind of
is
wish
at
that
full
would be the way
intensity.
because it
It'll be
seems
as
like
tough
it'd
as it
be
was the
easier for
first time.
everybody.
I
But
wasn't here
Bungie's
for
not going to
that.
make it easier for us,
I
let's
think I
be
was
honest.
dead.
They're going to make it harder
Don't be
and more
dramatic.
annoying
You
and
were asleep.
lengthy as hell.
I saw
so
things in the dark. The Traveler was there, and it was so small.
So yeah, my goal for trials today is I'm going to try to push as far as I fucking possibly can. I'm gonna try to go for it. I'm not guaranteeing it's gonna happen. I could almost 100% guarantee it's not gonna happen, but I'm gonna keep my mind open because I have shocked myself sometimes. I'm gonna keep pushing for a potential flawless today. That's right, you heard it. Like I said, not making any promises. But my plan is I'm going to try to get Jammin, my friend Jammin, to leave me in the trials match as long as possible and just try to go for it. I mean, honestly, I have nothing really else to do and I have really nothing else to lose, and I can only benefit from it. So really, it seems like a bad idea to me. I'll tell you one thing, Siegebreaker definitely has more hammers thrown, in my opinion, than the top 3 one. I think it's Dakota. Oh, another Dire Promise. Ooh. Dire Promise has been a pretty good hand cannon in terms of Crucible and Trials. I've seen it come out all the time. Less in Trials, obviously, because, you know, the meta. That's right, fear the meta, as they said. So, Yeah, I'm not really gonna use it in Trials per se. However, I am gonna try to use it in just regular Crucible if it's a good roll. Also, for Gambit, hopefully, I'm not sure if it's out right now, but I'm gonna be trying to push for a Gnawing Hunger. So I think it's a Gambit Prime specific weapon. I'm not really sure if it's a, you know, as much as a regular Gambit. What is this? Right side of wrong. I heard that one in a while. Check that out in the Postmaster after this, because this should be my final strike. Oh, what the fuck? Okay, well. That happened. And Dendron's dead. Okay.
Root mine has been dismantled. What's next? We're putting out fires all over the place today.
I'll be honest, I can't remember where we left you. We're in the middle of 3 separate simulations.
We just met the biggest Vex Cyclops I've ever seen, and we cracked it in half.
Oh, Dendron, right. You're so good at cleaning up Osiris's messes. I'll make sure it doesn't happen again. Now get out of there before the simulation shuts down.
What the fuck was that? Prodigal Gauntlets. Okay, so that's it for that. Strikes are done. I'm gonna go to the tower real quick and check out the stuff that I just got, see if it's any fucking good. After that, we're gonna jump into Gambit. Get this shit done, yeah. Get the rest of these bounties filled. Oh, God, oh, man. Excuse me. Ooh, good. Good night. But yeah, let's go to the tower real quick, get this stuff checked in, continue on with the Titan Master Race progression. That's right, Titans are still winning the Guardian games by a fair margin. Hunters are very far down. They have, I believe we are, not I think we're about 3 times as far as the Hunters, and we're about twice as far. Warlocks are about half as, half our progression down. Hunters are pretty much, I believe, a third of our progression. Hunters are suffering a massive L right now. Quite the loss. But who's to say that they can't make a comeback, for God's sakes? I mean, most of them use their fucking blade barrage to fucking entire team on control most of the time, or during any sort of Crucible event. So I mean, you know, it's possible they could make a comeback. Not saying it will, but anyway, yeah. Let's just see how that works out. Sorry if you guys heard that. The chugs are real. Been having to drink a shit ton of water because of this virus. Well, no, actually, no, I lie. I was actually drinking this amount of water before because I'm doing a weight loss supplement to, well, not really a weight loss, but it's an appetite suppressant, and it's a mood enhancer, and it's an energy booster, and one of the side effects you get from it is weight loss. It's a coffee powder that you put in your coffee every morning, and you gotta finish it before you drink your water, and as well as take the pill that keeps your mood in a better place. Now, the pill actually keeps the weight off by improving your mood. The coffee is the appetite suppressant, the mood improver, and the energy booster. The pill, like I said, keeps it off by keeping you in a state of calm and not, temptation, which is pretty good. Oh, excuse me. But because of it, when you do this certain supplement, you have to drink what they say is half your body weight in ounces of water every day. Every 24 hours, you've got to have half your body weight of ounces in water every time. So I'm just under, I believe, 280 right now. I might be a little more, I might be a little less. I'm not really sure. I haven't really been on a scale recently, but It's my water intake has been around little more than a gallon a day. About a full gallon of water, big old milk jug full of water, and a little bit of a refill, like believe it's like 2 water bottles, 2 16-ounce water bottles after that. Hold on. Let me do the math real quick. I actually want to get this thing down right. Actually, no, it is... Actually, a gallon of water could pretty much do it if I was being completely honest, but it's not really there yet, so another 16-ounce bottle of water kind of puts it over. They're saying they want you to get as close to half your body weight in ounces as possible, give or take. You know, definitely not trying to go over. Your like over would be, you want to keep it within like 5 ounces, if not less. I've been keeping it pretty good on that. But I've been keeping this gallon of water next to me, and since they said I got it, they've been telling me, hey, drink a shit ton of fluids. I'm like, well, would a gallon of water count every day? Because that's what I've been doing for like the last 3 months. They're like, yeah, that's actually perfect. So I really ain't got to change nothing. So ha ha ha. Eat it. Alright, so this wrong side of right is pretty shit. Oh wait, yeah, I forgot I had a luminous engram. Let's see if I can get anything good from here.
Take as long as you like.
Probably not. I haven't been very lucky with these things lately. And skabonk. Oh! Saberage Salute. Oh, that's the sword and bottle one. Ooh.
Need some new moves?
That's
Guardian?
interesting.
Maybe a new look?
Check that one out right now. Let's check this bitch out. Oh, that's what I need to do. Since I'm going to Gambit, I'm going to throw on my selfie emote and kind of fuck with the enemy team a little bit. Alright. Let's check this thing out. Saberage Salute.
Checking for packages.
Alright, I'll keep that. Put that one here. Where's my selfie?
I hope you're having fun.
Where's my selfie? Here's my selfie. Boop. Selfie. Hey guys. Okay. Continue on,
Oh. Well, Titan, let's see what we have here.
Yeah, I'm not looking pretty good on gear in terms of prime engrams. I think I'm at the point now I can't rely on it anymore. Boom! What'd I get? Anything good? Crooked Fang and an enhancement mod. That's the first time I've ever had less than 3 enhancement mods ever since I've done this.
Checking now.
It's alright though. I got plenty of upgrade modules right now. I'm good.
Sign here.
Check all this shit out and get it casted away into the sea of the abyss. Everything's at 1,000. I'm just gonna keep the legendary.
Need some new moves, Guardian? Maybe a new look?
Just so I can give myself something to... Oh no, I already have that. Fuck. Keep that then.
Take as long as you like.
But yeah, like I said in Destiny 2 BS Gameplay Part 2, the trick with your gear is you want to keep
Let's check.
something of either equal or greater light level than what you've got already equipped, and not infuse anything until either reset or
Too heavy.
you've completed all the weekly you know, pinnacle, powerful, whatever you want to call it, the weekly gear, the weekly high level gear stuff. And when that happens, you'll leave yourself an opportunity for some rather impressive drops, because every time you keep a higher or equal light level weapon or armor in your inventory, not on you, but in your inventory, whatever anything higher drops will have to drop higher than what's in your inventory. And I personally like to keep it higher, and usually keep one high piece of, I try to mainly go for every gear, every weapon I can, and kind of just keep it
No word
like on a
from
medium
Fenchurch today.
upgrade. Like I'm not fully upgrading all the high stuff I got. Like if I got
Let's check. You must have messages.
let's just say for instance I got all, you know, weapons and armor, all 5 pieces of armor, all 3 pieces of weapons. I got 2 of each, right? I get a level 1000 dire promise, and I get a level 1002 Ballyhoo Mark 27. I'm gonna keep the Ballyhoo, and I'm gonna delete everything else, but I'm gonna infuse a level 1000 into, you know, a weapon that I use quite frequently that isn't level 1000, but I'm gonna keep the level 1002 for the next week to drop higher than 1002. So that way, instead of getting a 2-point increase, I'm potentially getting up to like 3 or 5, depending on if I'm lucky. So that's the easiest way I've figured out to do it, and also you waste less materials, waste less upgrade modules, and you can use the rest of those materials to just hoard and hoard and hoard all those upgrade modules and start working for masterwork stuff, you know, enhancement prisms and ascendant shards and all that. And it seemed to work for me, so hopefully it works for all y'all as well, who may be struggling to get their light level up in this BS gameplay, or, you know, you're trying to improve for trials.
Don't know
I got
where
2
my
crooked fangs
uncle
in here.
finds these things. No
Moving
word
target
from
and
Fenchurch
rampage.
today.
Ooh, I'd much rather have that one than this other one. I'm gonna chance this one. Boop. Okay, so that's cleaned up. I got anything else around here? Anything from Soraya? Nope. Sainty Saint? Oh, that's what I need. Fuck, I gotta go and get a Trials Passage before I do anything. That's right. Man, who the fuck called me? Oh, it's home. And the other thing that sucks about having COVID-19 is you're constantly getting called by the hospital. I'm working at a hospital right now, and they're constantly calling me because they're the ones that caught me with a symptom and sent me home. I didn't go to work with symptoms on my own choice, okay? I felt weird because one morning I woke up, I was feeling kind of weird. I had no taste or smell, and I thought it was just because of allergies, because I walked through a massive fucking pollen storm coming in here the day that I actually supposedly got, you know, infected.
Next time, boys,
but went in one day with no taste or smell, and they looked at me and goes, "Have you had any taste or smell loss?" And I go, "Yeah." Any headaches, mild coughing? And I'm like, "Yeah." And they goes, "Okay, you gotta go home." And that's just kind of sunken, like, oh my god, I'm about to fucking have these people tell me this shit. So yeah, that's what happened there on. Wasn't very happy to be sent home because I really needed to work, but it was alright because job got shut down that same day. They all had to go home during after lunch. Actually, no, before lunch, because they, you know, there was no point in staying. So yeah, that happened, and then I got tested that same Monday. Tuesday afternoon at about 11, 12 o'clock, I got a call saying you are positive. So I'm like, oh fuck, here it comes. 2 weeks quarantined with 3 symptomless days and constant calls from my family, my work, everybody else. I mean, I like it because they, you know, lets me know people care. But I mean, you know, sometimes when you're not doing anything, you can't leave the house. It just fucking sucks, man. It really does. It becomes a pain in the ass to get asked the same questions every day from the hospital. But you know, it's tireless when it comes to the family. You know, I never get tired of it. But you know, it's got its ups and its downs. Ups are pretty much I don't really have to work, and I can do the streaming as much as I want for as long as I want, not have to sleep at all. It's quite nice. But once it starts, like I said, I'll be cutting down, working on my work and all that shit, doing all that. But yeah, that was that's what happened basically. No real symptoms after that. Pretty much just been the same. Only thing that sucks is the taste and smell. I have nothing. I really, and when I say I have no taste and smell, I really cannot smell or taste anything at all. And it sucks because at the beginning, your body switches to, okay, you can't. Ooh. Oh man, excuse me. Your body goes from you need to eat and, you know, it's good, and to why are you eating? You can't taste or smell anything. What's the point? You know? That happened for like the first week, and it was hard because I had to force myself to eat and, you know, keep it down and all that. But best thing is I haven't had such a picky palate, so I can pretty much eat whatever the hell I want and have no repercussions with it. So it's definitely been good in some ways. Now the lack of taste and smell hasn't really gotten to me as much. I've pretty much blown past it and just, you know, eaten everything I could that I can to keep myself from being hungry. So not too bad. Oh man, I've been debating whether or not I should like tell the story of how I think I got the virus, based on what all was going on at the work site that I was working at. But I think I'm gonna just hold on to that little tidbit for right now. I am gonna keep playing. I'm gonna have to mute my headset real quick, mute my mic, because I'm gonna call the hospital real quick so that they can, you know, confirm their questions, their 48-hour questions. But I am going to keep playing, so I will be back in just a minute. Don't go anywhere.